Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today I saw a picture on Google that I liked. It was basically a very fuzzied out photo of like flowers, kind of coming up this way. Like the sky itself was blue and you got like the white clouds in there, but they weren't at all in focus. The focus was a really close-up image of, I guess maybe tulips? Not tulips. I don't know what they were. They were like wildflowers just kind of growing up this way. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Something similar to that, just because I thought it was an interesting perspective and something different I haven't done before. So let's do it. Okay, so I'm just here starting off with a light blue sky. A little bit of blue on there, just blending in with the 3-inch brush, just back and forth. I'd already sprayed down the canvas with some water, so it just makes it easier to spread. So, like I said before, the whole idea behind this is that it's a really close-up view of some flowers, so in the background, you're not going to get any definition in the clouds, so it's just me dabbing on some white and kind of fading it into the still wet blue background for the sky. And as for the well, the same thing goes for like the background, all this like darker green. Maybe there's some foliage over there, or bush, or a tree, or whatever it is. It's in the background. It's out of focus, but it just gives you like a setting piece, I guess. And so the next thing was I needed to start painting in the flowers. Of course, the majority of the flowers in this painting are not really defined that well. I mean, I'm not sure if I actually fully made it look like there's different levels of focus. At least not to the way I wanted it to be, but I mean, in the end, you can kind of tell that it looks more or less how it's supposed to. But I'm just using this little round brush here to kind of dab in these different variants of pink, just based off of like a red apple color and white. I probably should have used a little bit more purple, or like a purple or violet color in there, because that's how the reference photo looked. But yeah, I ended up later on going to get more of this, like this purple violet paint that I can probably just use in the future for if I'm doing more flowers like this. One thing I can say about this is that it was really simple. All it was just dabbing on colors. I wasn't going for any definition or detail. It's just colors, and then you layer them with different colors to show highlights or darker areas. Start with the dark, go to the lights, or vice versa. And as for the stems, that's kind of the part that really made it stand out as either as defined or not. In this case, most of these are not defined, so it's just a little bit of this darker green color and a liner brush, and I'm just running up the brush to each individual flower. And obviously here, just running up the stem for one of the flowers that's going to be in focus. Same thing with this one. And one of the things I needed to put in was like some buds, you know, little flower buds and everything. So there's a few of them in there, you know, like all the small little pink dots. Those are more like flower buds that are starting to open up. But yeah, can't have a flower bed without some little rosebuds. Well, not in this case rosebuds. I'm not even sure what flowers these are. So if someone knows, you know, drop it in the comment section below. It'll help me out. At least, you know, teach me something. Yeah. So basically here, all we've been doing is just layering on more and more of these little stems sticking up, some coming out off the side, working on a little bit of the actual flowers themselves, but it's just a layering process. You know, and if you have a really simple background, like the underpainting, the background, and all you got to really focus on the foreground or the middle ground, it makes it a lot faster versus like some of my other paintings you've seen where I've had to do the entire thing in some sort of focus. That was more than just fuzzed out, you know, out of focusness, if that's a word. So this is actually a lot faster and a lot easier to do. And I might do some more like this just because I enjoy how it looked in the end and how it was a different perspective. I kind of like that, like upward look, where you're looking at something that, you know, everything else in the background's out of focus, but you're looking at the thing. Well, your main focus is on whatever's in the image, but I got a couple more ideas in the future for other videos with this kind of same concept of either close-ups or just focused in on like one little thing, you know. So we'll have to see how that works. But as for this flower here that I'm working on. This is one of the ones that's supposed to be in focus. The one slightly to the upper left of that is supposed to be in focus, and then one at the very bottom of the image is supposed to be, but obviously I haven't done that yet, but yeah. Just layering on more pinks and whites and these darker reddish colors, and I think I ended up working in some purple into it, but it was so kind of faded out that it didn't really show up. Yeah, so this bottom flower fought me a bit, but eventually I got it. It's just maybe the angle, maybe just the brush, maybe the quality of the paint, whatever was going on with it. It just took a bit longer to do, and I don't know. I had to layer a little bit more paint in there to try to get the whole same effect that I wanted. And I'd like to say here, there really isn't that much for me to talk about in this video. I mean, it's actually really simple. I mean, I've already pretty much talked about how it works, how you do this. Wow, I'm stammering over my words today. But you know, it's not much. It's not really complicated. You know, you don't have to do too much to make a decent looking painting. In this case, the main focus is on some flowers and some little bits of flower stems or whatever's coming up. The rest of it's just out of focus, and it doesn't matter. Well, I won't say it doesn't matter. It does matter. It's just it's not the main thing, if you get what I mean, of the actual painting. It's just in the background to build some sort of setting. Otherwise, you could just paint the flowers on themselves in a white background, and you'd still get away with it. It wouldn't be bad. It's just if you wanted to make it a little bit more realistic looking, add some sort of background, and that's what I did. Alrighty, I'm gonna cut it there. Just do my signature. Yeah. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, share all that. Helps me out. Helps keep the wife happy since she really does like this one. Yeah. Stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you all for watching. Bye.